This segment paid for by Davis & Freeze Realtors.
It's time for Happy Tappe Home Tips
I'm so happy about this.
with Luke Tappe of Davis & Freeze Realtors
I'm so happy.
on 97.9 Kick FM.
That's right. We bring in the real estate expert of the Tri-State, our guy, Luke Tappe of Davis & Freeze. Happy Monday, Luke.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Yes. Good morning.
We bring you on here. We've been dealing with some brutal cold. It looks like it's going to let up a little bit.
Yeah.
But this is something as you've been out and about working and showing homes and seeing homes over the last couple weeks without that brutal cold. You've compiled a list of things to be like, oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
And make sure you remind yourself to do these things during those brutal cold months.
100%. I am sure the plumbers and the HVAC guys are just brutally busy.
Yeah.
It has just been, this last week has just been kind of an eye-opener to we can get Arctic temperatures right here in the Midwest. And there's just some things, people, some homes that I show are vacant. The owner has moved on to their new home. And I just don't want that house to go, unforgot about.
Yeah.
So I'm constantly driving by my vacant listings, checking to make sure, stomping through that snow, checking to make sure that pipes are okay. HVAC is running fine. I know people's, heating units have just had an extra workout,
Absolutely.
This last week. But, for those houses that are vacant, my recommendation would be, as always, open your cabinet doors underneath of your bathroom vanity, your kitchen sink.
Yeah.
Kind of let that, temperature kind of get back there. If you have vents in your basement, you want to make sure that those are open. I know sometimes in the summertime, people close the vents in the basement.
Yeah.
So, because it's naturally cool in your basement anyways. But in the wintertime, we want to make sure that those vents are open in the basement. That way that hot air is blowing, to all of that plumbing in the basement. If you have a crawl space, I just, even our daycare provider, she's got a crawl space under her kitchen and it's got a dirt floor.
Yeah.
And when the ground temperature gets so cold, she's calling us saying daycare's canceled today, and it's an unfortunate event, but heat tape, you can go out to, the local hardware stores and wrap those pipes in heat tape. It plugs in.
It works. And what's so interesting about this is you're talking about all this. This is what you get when you work with a realtor, right? If you're out there listening, you're thinking, maybe I can do this on my own. I can sell or buy on my own. These are the type of things that you are going to take care of for your clients. If you have clients who have listings that are vacant, you're going to go around, make sure those homes are good to go. They're still getting that love, that little TLC.
Yeah.
So they're still showing really well. So when you take a client in there, it's not freezing in there and it looks like people have forgotten about this home. You're also, if you are working with buyers and you go into a home that's not one of your listings and you're seeing all these problems, you're going to tell your buyers, like, I don't know about this. We're clearly dealing with a seller here who hasn't cared for their home the way I would if I was helping them list their home.
Yeah, and that's exactly right. I mean, and I don't say I'm a hero, but I had a buyer last week and I brought a snow shovel with me just because I knew that house was vacant and it's probably not shoveled. And as we're walking up, I'm shoveling snow in front of them. They're like, "Man, this is like red carpet service." And it's just what I do.
Yeah.
I just want to make that buyer feel welcomed and warm. And if the owner's not going to shovel, well, I got one with me. Might as well get my exercise in. And so all of these things that, that I can do for you. And
well, also too, is if you're thinking about selling in the spring, now's the time to maybe see what you can do during the winter months, right?
Yes.
So the house is ready for the new owners.
Yeah.
Putting that tape on, making sure,
fresh coat of paint.
The HVAC
and these are
is
all
up and
things that
working.
you can say like, hey guys, this has been taken care of.
Yeah.
Our realtor has pointed these things out and we've taken care of them.
Absolutely.
If anyone out there is listening on either side of the river, where can they find you and your team at Davis & Freeze?
We would love to help you. We are licensed on both sides of the river. You can give us a call, 217-223-9700. Visit us on our brand new website, davisandfreeze.com.
Simple as that. Luke,
Simple as
we
that.
appreciate it. We'll talk to you next week.
Thank you, guys.